Hello, everybody, and welcome to Thankful Thursday. We need to change it up a little bit. We need to be grateful and thankful for everything that comes our way. All the positive, what the negative is teaching us, what the positive is teaching us. And we are learning because guess what? We got to remember Earth School, Mystery School. We got a big homework thing going on right now with our spiritual side. Today is 7/10 of 2025, which is a 17, which is an 8. Cue the card. We have been looking for messages and decoding and this and that, and it is going to get scary. Uh, I kind of can't wait till I do this reading because some things that came out aren't that great. So we are going to dive into the full thrown energy of everyone. And when you learn how to gravitate towards energy, it frees you too. So it's kind of like a freedom. I know what I am, I know who I am, and I know what I'm here for. So that's what we're learning right now. We're learning Earth School and how we can blend in with other people and be a beautiful, loving soul. And I am so glad everybody's here. I am so glad whatever energy you felt for me and came in, and I hope that you get everything you want and then some. I do not charge. I am free. I just, what I do is it started with me, it started with energy. Like I could feel people's energy. They were sick, I could feel it. They were sad, I could feel it, all of that. And it scared me. It was like, what am I seeing? What am I doing? And then the dreams came and I started a dream journal, and my dreams were telling me what was going to happen in the future and the now space. So that kind of was weird. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I got into the herbal, the natural healing. I started basically taking my walk about 2011. I realized that something was wacky out there in the real world, and a lot of things did not mesh together. So that's where we are right now. We are in kind of Earth School, taking on and trying to remember who we really were because we do have a mission. Yesterday, it told us we had a double mission, and that is what we need to look at. So let's get started on this reading today. I hope it's beautiful where everybody is. I'm in Florida. I just got done laying in the sun, and it just feels amazing. You can get out in the sun for even 15, 20 minutes a day. No lotion, no nothing. Uh, Go out 15 minutes to half hour and then relieve your body with coconut oil when you come in. So you will not dry out like a prune. Okay. Here we go. Now, the first ones that came out, these numbers were crazy. I said to my husband, I said, look at the number sequence. It's like it's talking. It's got a story, and they're all jiving together because today is the 17th, and it's an 8. Goes down to an 8, which is infinity, which is everyone, which is the whole collective. And we always say that our Christ conscious within our heart. We listen to our heart, we can't go wrong. Number 17, heart chakra. That is the most beautiful thing that I witnessed lately because you're going through this. You can feel the energy that's glowing around your heart, but you're still deep in thought. You're remembering, you're flowing through the time when you want the beautiful memories back or the ugly memories to go away. But we have to relook at them. We have to relook and say, what did I learn? Not how bad it hurt, but what did I learn? Now, the 17 heart chakra, I love myself and others unconditionally, nurturing, loving relationships. Yeah, there's a pink rose there in that energy. I feel the nature and air and fire and just all of it, just all of it. And if your heart is just pounding and vibrating and cosmic waves and butterflies, you have to listen because our body will tell us if something's wrong. So will our spiritual side. And we got 22, Archangel Gabriel. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. The white feathers, the angel's calling card. We think we're alone. We're never alone. We're never alone. Our ancestors, our creator, they are all within. At this point, when your ancestors go, they will go within and talk to you, kind of. Now, I've noticed that when I dream, I'm talking to them, they're smiling, but they're not responding. So I've always felt that when I see them, I'm in a higher dimension because I have had an experience with myself in a dream, and I asked, it was behind like a veil, and I asked why, and they said, because you need to learn. You need to open the veil up. You need to see beyond it. And right now, we couldn't see nothing. The only thing we seen was life on Earth. We got a couple cards from the Mystic Forest, really wanted to come out, and I thought this was perfect. Life Source. When life comes to a standstill, turn inward and focus on joy and excitement. Your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. We have always depended on our body, dependent on our looks, depending on everything that's around us in Earth School. But we've never really let ourselves go. We never let the love and the passion just flow in. It was always like, well, maybe this is good, maybe this is good. And we just go in wonky. And it wasn't supposed to be that way. So, and she's dancing with, it looks like the fireflies. Oh, the butterflies. It's always butterflies, because butterflies, I think, have the hardest coming out of the cocoon, like the beauty out of an ugly cocoon. Remember who you are. You carry stardust in your bones, your ancestors' wisdom in your blood, and the whole universe in your soul. Know yourself, and nothing will bring you down. And that really is true. I mean, now that I have got to know the spiritual fawn, the life has been a little different for me, as it will be for everybody. But I really took to it because I knew something. I was already attached within my heart. My parents were very much into the psychic world and astro travel, and my dad could bend a spoon with his mind. He did the pendulum a lot. My mother did some astro travel, and they were both into this. They both knew that there was more to it than just us walking around on Earth getting in trouble. You'll see me drink a lot. I drink a lot when I lay out in the sun, and I lay out in the sun like twice a day. So I'm at my first interval because I just love a tan body. Sometimes when people are so white, they just look drained. Now, the cards have got to come out this way because they all had meanings, and the meanings were almost the same. It was just like crazy. So, the remember who you are. I was looking at that just now, and I'm thinking when I was going through the dark night of the soul, I kept saying to my husband, remember Peter Pan. We have it within us to remember, kind of like Peter Pan in the movie where they were throwing stuff at him and he didn't see the food, he just see yucky. And they told him he had to like use his imagination. And all of a sudden he was doing it because we don't realize, we think our imagination is just that. It's just what you imagine. But it really isn't. It isn't just what you imagine. All of our life, we've been programmed, indoctrinated into certain and force fed certain things. And now it's like you have to release it all You have to let it all go and start over. That's kind of, in a way, kind of scary because, I mean, if you don't remember, where do we go? I think we stay on this planet because we have more learning to do in our school. I don't think all of us will go to a 5D unless we're ready. And I think most of us are pretty ready. The Soul Helper Oracle, number 33, we got a lot of master numbers. These numbers mean that this is a sign, it's a message that you really need to pay attention to. Because when I say the divine, that's 3-3. The divine is here with us now. We just don't realize it. Listen to the eternal song of your soul, tune into it, and learn to trust it. There's the trust fall again. She's in her bare feet. She's got the bird, beautiful bird, come in on the tombstone. She's grounding herself and she's playing a beautiful harp made out of all the earth. So she is playing and grounding herself to the earth. And that's what we all need to do. Tune into it and learn to trust it. Your soul is an eternal song, an everlasting melody that flows through the cosmos and has the power to touch everything. It knows neither time nor space, neither life nor death, which is precisely why it is here, where you are right now. Be aware of this. You are the soul. You are eternal, and you made the decision to be here at this moment. Whether you are content or otherwise will depend on whether you are on the path of your soul and whether you are attuned to it. It is only on your soul path that you will find happiness or encounter true love. And only here do these treasures all lie waiting for you. Examine and review your soul path and your intentions with regard to it. It is important to be aware that your soul is not within you, inside your body, but instead you are within your soul. Knowing this will help you to be better able to sense your soul, to attune to it. Since if you seek it within, you will be in vain. Think of yourself increasingly as a soul light, great, radiant, and immeasurably diverse in all your colors and vibrations. Your soul is the matrix of your truth, of your eternity. Learn to trust your soul. It has chosen this precise life as it saw the immense diversity that your present circumstances have to offer. Now is the time to stop railing against all these things. Acceptance is the key and will open the door to your next step forward, your destiny. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the raven. The herbal essence is tea tree oil. The healing crystal is sapphire, and the master number is 33. 33, the double numbers 11, 22, 33, 44, those are a master number. Those are a number that you really need to keep an eye out with the message. So, the digits of a double number or master number, 11, 22, 33, etc., are not usually added together, but instead are regarded as having twice the power of that particular number. Give yourself the time to allow the number of your card to resonate through your light body. Visualize it in front of your heart and let it circle around your body. Don't try to control this, but instead simply observe where the number wants to go. Its position may bring important information. That kind of reminds me of the 17, the heart chakra. That heart chakra with the flower in it is her knowing her power. She's not searching for it anymore. She found it and she can feel it. Once you find what you've been really looking for, Your magic, your personality, you can take it to higher limits, but only you can. Other people can try, but if this was for you, then you have to understand that everything is difficult sometimes. And we've got to go through the difficult and say, what did I learn? Now, I know why this came out. The messenger oracle really wanted to talk, and it time to ground. We all experience moments in our lives when we feel confused, unfocused, and surrounded by chaos or turmoil. These moments are often unavoidable, as are the lesson these moments can impart. But how you respond to them is a choice only you can make. Take a deep breath and a moment to pause and reconnect with Gaia in nature. Seek the silence of the void within, whilst your spirit spirals downward to anchor itself like an ancient tree root in the cleansing embrace of the earth beneath you. Okay. The turtle is a very, the turtles live for a very long time and they're very wise. They're very smart. And on the back of a turtle is a message for people that he has been through. This turtle has been through a lot, but yet he still exists. And she is meditating. She even has her eyes closed. The birds there, the acorns, the crystals hanging from the tree. She is actually talking to the tree. She's actually meditating with the tree to bring you, to show you how beautiful it is out there when you step into it. That was a great one. I'm gonna save this one for later. Okay. The intuitive whisper oracle wanted to come out. And this is a number 6. Tap into your sacral power. Everything is telling us to pay attention to. Okay, we got a number 6, tap into your sacral power. It's time to get powerful. Your sacral energy center is calling to be activated so it can support you in this next part of your journey. This is your sexual energy. It lies deep in the lower belly, below your belly button, and is often forgotten about or confused. This energy is only simply related to sex, sexuality, or attracting a partner. It's your creation energy that can be used internally as fuel and power. If used correctly, it will become your greatest support. It is time to explore the sacral center so you can use the full power of your intuition. If you have been feeling low in energy recently, it is because you have disconnected from this force that lies within you. How to tap into your sacral power. Find a quiet space and play your favorite music. Place your hands on your lower belly and close your eyes. Stand with your feet wide apart so you can feel strong throughout your body. Breathe down into the lower belly, expanding into your hands as you inhale and soften on your exhale. When you feel comfortable, begin to move from your hips. Move in a way that feels intuitive to your body. It doesn't matter what it looks like. This is you slowly tapping into the internal power and trusting it. Be brave and move like no one is watching. The color is The color in this energy center is orange. As you continue to breathe and move from the hips, visualize this color moving through your body. Feel the activation of your sacral center. Notice that the body feels more connected and powerful. This is your sacral power. We have to really tune into the power that we have. We don't realize how much power we have. And this is a beautiful depiction of a sacral. Okay, now we also got a number 12, and 12 is a 3. We've got 3, 3, 3, 3. All master numbers, all divine messages. The when you click that, when you get that, you'll see what you're doing if you tune into what I'm saying, not so much my facial expression or whatever I'm doing, but you can actually feel the relief that you aren't crazy, that now you're starting to understand yourself. And what can I do to make it better? How do I react? You don't. Sometimes you observe, sometimes you just take it within, sometimes you go with the flow, sometimes you get triggered. You've got to kind of create your own story. If you're triggered, either figure out why or walk away and work on self. Okay, you are more powerful than you know. Do you realize your own superpower? You have the ability to create your own destiny, change your emotions, and rewrite your own story. The only thing blocking your power are your mind and belief system. What would you do if you weren't afraid of failing? There is no certainty in life, so allow yourself to be brave and step into your full potential. This is not a dress rehearsal, it is life. Don't live with the regret of what if, and instead turn your mantra to why not? What sparks joy inside of you? What do you do to play? Do more than do more of that. Do more of what makes your heart and soul sing rather than playing it's safe and staying small. There is such power in you waiting to be expressed, and you will only find it by experimenting in new ways. Get exploring. Stand in front of the mirror and repeat this affirmation to yourself. I am more powerful than I know. Repeat it until you begin to believe it, and then go into your day with a new sense of adventure and power. Stepping into the unknown and a new version of yourself can feel scary at first, but embrace the fear and take that step. Just on the other side of that fear is a gentle power that is waiting to be unleashed. These are very comfortable with me today. I mean, it's like it's really feeling now like that. Okay. Okay, we are going to go into the Magic Spirit Oracle, and it's a number 34, which is a 7. And 7 is an amazing number. It's time to come home. Goddess of the sea, abundance, purification, and ego. Now she's got her eyes open and she's got some energy going into the third eye with the crescent moon on her crown, but her heart is open as a portal. And that person is look at the hand holding that person to help them through the heart. And that's purple amethyst all around. So this is what we're trying to get to. And I want you to remember the home. We've had a few things that said the home. Goddess of the sea, abundance, purification, ego, and treasure. I am coming home to where my soul calls me. The fisherman has been on a long and challenging journey. He has been casting his net for fish, but the fish do not come. His soul is starving and he longs for more. Suddenly he sees a shining light in the distance, a soft purple glow that he decides to follow. He is led to the goddess of the sea, her ruling element being enforced and symbology of water. Her purpose is to help us remember where the real treasures are. She can show you what it is you need, not just what you want. And if you are willing to know, she can show you that what is soul versus ego. She takes you beyond your false needs and false self. She shows you a world of true spiritual abundance. The fisherman symbolizes the ego and its endless desire and hunger for more. Yet he is searching in the wrong place, and it's never enough. He plunders the sea and gets lost in its vast expansion. After all his searching for more, he has never felt less. Small, insignificant, empty, even thought an abundant sea lies beneath him and all around him. The goddess of the sea dissolves everything that is not true or rooted in soul. This can be painful as we all have our vices. She is powerful and represents the endless abundance of water, its purification power, and the cleansing it can bring. Pulling this card is affirmation of her awakening within you. You're starting to notice more of what is not true. You're realizing more often when you are casting a net for false treasure. The thing that used to sparkle have become dull and undesirable. You feel called towards what is real for you. You're becoming less and less like the fisherman. This card can also be a sign to watch extra closely where you are fishing. The sea goddess calls you near and has much to show you. You are so close to her. It is time to come now. Release your net. You won't need it much longer. Reflect or journal on the fish you used to cast your net for. Acknowledge the false ego desire you no longer seek or catch. Appreciate the times you have chosen to come home instead, reflecting on anything now that feels misaligned for you or anything that doesn't seem to shine like it used to. This is your sign to let the net loose. Wow, that was a very telling beauty. It's telling us we can let the net go now. But we got to remember that that is our earth. That is what we're earthed in. That's what we're doing. But we are also earthing. We're also putting it within our spirit. So it can tell its own story. Now, those saved for later. Now we're getting into the uh, oracle reading. And, I'm just kind of looking at these cards and it's just, we had everything basically show up today. And we've got a few warning signs that people really need to grasp in their everyday world. Now we got 3 17s today, which is crazy because that's 8 and it's 3 8s. It's infinity and beyond. It's like the universal beauty within. 17 ghost lands. You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. Whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing. For rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map. That is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there, yet you can take measured steps toward a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you cannot live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place. To put your attention, its magic reaches out in every direction further than the heart and soul can see. Ghostland to me is we're given there's two openings right here. Which one will we take? Right now, everything's kind of frozen and standstill. And what is our next journey? If we're seeing all this, I feel that Ghostlands is definitely the past. It's because the past is like a ghost land. There's nobody there anymore. And the clarifier card of that was the nine of Pentacles. And it's interesting that we got the Nine of Pentacles with the birds and the energy flowing around and the sunflowers. Reward, efforts, success, achievement, independence, leisure, material security, self-sufficient. The Nine of Pentacles represents material security, enjoyment, and financial freedom. This card shows up as a reminder for the asker to enjoy the fruits of their labor and savor the finer things in life. High standards for partners, balance of love and independence, achievement in career, hard work paid off, success, financial abundance, property purchases. This card can also be a positive indication that better times are around the corner. If the asker has been in the process of moving or is experiencing trouble at home, there will soon be a shift towards a new beginning. That, my dear, is a beautiful message. Frozen Ghostland is your past. It's frozen in time. You're not there to tell the rest of the story or to explain it. And then we've got the nine telling you, success, reward, effortless, and a new beginning, and we're not going back. So you can live in Ghostland all you want, but it's not going to teach you anything more. You've already should learn what you are. You're powerful. You're beautiful. You're all of the above. You're a soul walking around in an avatar body. And the body may not be beautiful, but hey, I've met more beautiful souls out there that meets the eye, and they were far from perfect. But they love themselves as our Christ did, our God. So we got a number 31, and it was reversed. And it is a desert that she is walking into. Dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. The subject of your inquiry is barren and can't give you anything right now. No matter how beautiful and seductive the shimmering glow of a mirage, this is an illusion. When the dry desert card is reversed, it is a warning not to be hypnotized into thinking you will achieve your desire. This well is empty. Consider the gift here, though. Know that while this is not the right place, person, or circumstance for things for you at the moment, it means that some things much better, more fulfilling, and life sustaining is coming. Celebrate the warning, and be grateful. I really like this, but it's also, when I look at it upside down, it's kind of like beautiful and floaty and dry and humid and hot. And they're walking alone. And there's nothing there. But here, there's cactus and there's beautiful clouds and there's like she's upside down thinking about it. And the clarifier for that's what I was worried about. The clarifier for the desert, deep, dry desert, is the 16, and it's the Tower. 16's a 7. Disaster, destruction, upheaval, trauma, sudden change, chaos. The old ways are no longer useful, and you must find another set of beliefs, values, and processes to take their place. Break weak relationships, ending foundational shifts in view of love. Sudden job loss, workplace disruption, workplace chaos, financial loss, wake up call regarding finances. The meaning of these changes foreshadow by this card will entail the comprehension of the truth, which will enable you to free yourself from false constructions in your life and determine your true value. This is more of a now card. It sounds like it's in our past, but it's not. We're here right now watching chaos engulf in our world. And the rich get richer, and they're the ones who usually play with people's minds. So the Tower has a squirrel on top and a hawk or an eagle right here. I think it's a hawk. And they're watching us just fall apart. We got that apart the other day. We just have to be careful right now. There's so much shenanigans going on out there. We're not sure what the truth is and what is not the truth. Until we get it in our heart space. Then we know the truth. Okay. We got a 47 reversed. That's 21, which is another 3. Sacred pool. And she's upside down in the sacred pool. So to me, this kind of looked like there is a reflection in the water. Looks like a turtle. Yeah, it's like because it's upside down, it's like she's rising above this. Her energy is right here. So we are going to rise above this. We've just got to realize that what's going to happen and know how to deal with that. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. It can be difficult to overcome denial when there is a reward for staying where you are. If you can't accept and love yourself, you remain trapped, wearing a false mask of victimhood. The benefit of embracing denial and the victim's mask is that you never have to take a real risk. Dimming your lights serves no one. Turning away from the truth reflects in the stillness of the sacred ponds pool keeps you in denial, doing the same thing over and over again. Such vain efforts lead to a tedious, boring existence. Take the risk and shine your beautiful light into the world. Look in the mirror and see the truth. Surrender the need to self-sabotage. Remember that you have a responsibility, not just to yourself, but to the divine spark within you. Accept the discomfort of seeing with clear eyes, and you'll soon find the wondrous adventures are waiting for you. Step into your magical life. Take the leap of faith. Uh, with these cards, it's kind of scary right now. Being upside down like that, and the ghost was right side. It's like I'm lost in the desert. Now I'm in the sacred pool floating because I'm still kind of lost, but I am getting the energy down. And then we fall. So let's get the clarifying card for the sacred pool. And that is, a 10 of cups. And I'm glad this one came out normal because we have some turbulence and chaos that is going to happen. It's inevitable right now. But here's the fam. Here's the people. Here's the enjoyment. Happiness, homecoming, fulfillment, emotional stability, security, domestic harmony. The 10 of cups represents happiness, family, unity, and personal fulfillment. This card suggests that the parent is experiencing a happy life at home or within their family, with a sense of connection and unity with loved ones. This card can also serve as a reminder for the asker to see the abundance and magic around them. Perhaps they have gotten lost in the daily routines and have not taken the chance to appreciate the beauty they have created in their life. The way I feel about that is we are not getting the big picture yet because we are still lost and broken, upside down, and the desert has nothing. And then you're relaxing in the sacred pool, but it's still upside down too. You have a problem with it. But now the 9 of Pentacles comes out and tells you it's going to be okay. And then we get the family. The 10 of Cups. I lost my page. Yeah, we have to ask. We have to ask the ancestors and the angels how we need to get to this when we right now are caught up in this. And the ghost lands, it just looks lonely. Was your life lonely at one time? Is the past so lonely you just always feel lonely because you were lonely and you never got over that loneliness? And as the sacred pool and the 9 of Pentacles come out, and then the tower moment has to go because you have to get out of that past mindset to have the 10 of Cups and family, and people that you love. Everybody has a different thought. Everybody. It's not just one thought, but everybody has that peace in mind, unless they're crazy, and that happens sometimes. Now, the last card we got, the Enchanted Map, is 27. It's a 9 and it's home. And I thought what was interesting is everything was kind of home. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the future one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you are meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path, regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. That's beautiful. I mean, I just love this reading for all of us because if you look at this home, it's got a lot. It says, welcome life. Oh, and there's a girl there. Okay. I didn't see this before. Right here where my finger is. Where is she? Hey, where'd she go? Oh, right here. Right there. She is. And she looks like a little fairy or an angel, and she's got the sacral glowing in her belly, like her belly button, root and grounded. And then we have the owl, which is wisdom. And I'm thinking that's some kind of bird feeder or something. I don't really know what's all in this, but this is home. This is what they've been talking about. We loved our home or we hated our home, one or the other. But okay, for some unknown reason, oh yeah, the home. Okay, we have to do the home, the clarifier. Knight of Pentacles. Reliable, efficient, stoic, slow and steady, hard work, committed, patience, conservation, and conservative. The Knight of Pentacles represents hard work, a methodology, approach, and routine. If the asker is currently midway through a project, this card is a reminder to remain consistent and committed to their goals. Slow but steady. We've been getting the slow but steady card a lot lately, so I would listen to that. Slow but steady progress will lead you to success. Your diligent and hard work will be well paid. A true friend may come to your rescue, or perhaps you yourself will do someone a favor. Uh, yeah, this was an amazing reading so far. Now, in the collective, I'm seeing you got to ground, you got to be there near water, you got to open your heart up. You're more powerful than you know. And the sacred tap into the sacred power of your chakra. Um, it's just good stuff coming. We just got to get through the rest of the bad stuff that we created for ourselves. Okay, now we got the Starseed Oracle, and I had to save this to last because a new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Don't give up now. You're closer than you think. I know it's hard to hold the frequency of a new age when it feels as if so much is crumbling and so many are losing faith. This is your sign that you're facing the right direction. You have a great gift in being able to see the potential of things before they exist. Tend to the new seeds, dream them into existence. Don't lose faith now. Keep your focus fixed. Planting new seeds and bringing about a shift of the ages is no mean feat. It requires extreme trust and a radical vision. If you pull this card, it's a reminder to have faith. You choose to be here, to be part of this global shift, whether you're bringing it about through prayer and meditation or through working on a new project, job, or creation. Keep going. It's happening. Don't give up now. The world needs more dreamers like you, more people with hope in their hearts. The road ahead may not be plain sailing. Usher in a new age in times of change never is. You're being encouraged to remember that what you've been working toward for so long is almost here. Don't question yourself now. Don't waver. Dig your devotion deep. Or if you do it in the not too distant future, you'll be able to sit back and watch all of your so carefully planted and nurtured grow and bloom. It's possible. Keep focusing on your dream. You're closer than you think. How can you keep holding the vision? That's a question you need to put in your question book. How can you hold that vision of the new earth? You gotta step out of the box. And I just thought this whole reading, it's another 33. It is such a divine message that when I'm done, I will be meditating outside. Blueprint 5D humanity. Remember your gifts and powers. That's what we're trying to do. Remember your gifts and powers. The fifth dimensional paradigm embraces love, cooperation, peace, harmlessness, service, inclusive, and acting for the highest good. These qualities will allow the golden age to blossom. You will see a jump shift in our consciousness as the sixth root race of humanity emerges. It heralds another spurt of human evolution. The gifts and powers that are encoded into our 12 strands of DNA will all be available to us. However, these can only be activated when our planet is purified. It is currently undergoing purification, and when the waters are clear, the air clean, and land cleansed, and the people all have their 12 fifth dimensional chakra awakened, and optional, the process of transformation will start. Telepathy, telekinesis, manifestation, clairvoyance, teleportation, levitation, regeneration, self-healing, total recall of our soul's journey, and powers beyond our concept will all be commonplace. We are this is very important right here. This card right here. This is the last of this reading. This reading covered grounding, tapping into the sacral chakra. You're more powerful than you know. Listen to the eternal song of your soul. Home, remembering. Chaos, frozen in time, the past. Purification in the sacred pool. 17, your heart chakra. 22, Archangel Gabriel. Life source and remember who you are. And abundance and purification. Right now, we are going through a purification. And this world is going to go 5D. 5D is where you will have the aha moment. We have a little aha moments here and there, but this is going to be the aha moment. And we have to realize, I mean, we're pushing it to the background, but we have to realize how powerful we really are. All right. Wow, that was a good message. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. And I'm gonna try to get on every day, but my life, yeah, I do a lot of meditating and sunning and grounding and thinking and feeling and whatever else goes on in our worlds. We're all different, but we're all the same. Okay, now that means I'm going to go out and spread some of my beautiful energy. And, I love everybody. May every step in your journey be magical. And like I always say, just be you.